All right, here we are with the vases that we're going to be making for the fashion show. We've already started making the base of our vase. You should have a nice sphere that's flat on both ends. If you need to smooth it out anymore to get out any cracks, we don't want to see that line where they were joined together, so try to smooth that out. You can use a sponge that has just a little bit of water in it, because if we add too much water to this, it will turn to mush and collapse. Then you want to pick which is the top and which is the bottom. I'm going to say that this will be the bottom of my vase, so I can use a pencil or a knife and carve my name in it. Pencil works better. All right, then I'll flip it over. The next step that we need to do here is take a fettling knife and cut a circle out of the top. We need to go around it again. Okay, it doesn't matter if the hole is perfect, but we don't want it to be too big, because this is about to get covered up when we add the neck of the vase. So I'm gonna smooth this out just a little bit. You can pull the paper towels out of the middle if you want, but they will burn away in the kiln, so you don't actually have to. The next thing we're gonna do is make the coils that we need for the neck. So if you remember how to roll coils, we start with a chunk of clay, roll it in our hands, and then on the table. Your hands start in the middle, go out while you're rolling it back and forth. And we're looking for a really nice consistent thickness for our coils. Then you're gonna take the sheets on your table, and these are gonna show you how big each of your coils needs to be to make a circle of the neck. So I'm gonna measure it around this. When they overlap, cut it. All right, then I need to score and slip the ends together. So score both sides, a little bit of slip or water. We're gonna join them together. You can kind of stitch the seam together. And then smooth that out the best you can. We're probably going to be letting all these coils show, so they need to look nice and round. So what you're gonna do is roll out each of the coils you need. Try to get them as close to the thickness of each circle and how big each circle is. It's okay if it's not exact. All right, so once you have all these laid out on your paper, they are ready to score and slip together. So we're gonna start with the first one. We're gonna score around the top of it. I'm gonna take my second one and score the bottom. Add some slip. Press together. And do it again. So you are going to go ahead and stack all three of these up. It's good if these coils are starting to dry out, because if they're too wet, they're just gonna mush together. So try not to use too much slip or water when you're doing this. I'm just tapping it so I don't smooth out those lines. They really need to be there. All right. So now what we have is the first part of our vase. You can take a slightly wet brush and go around and just smooth out any cracks, smooth where you scored them together and kind of blend them a little better. Then we're gonna take the base, score it. The bottom coil is a little bit bigger, so you know that the bigger end goes on the base of the vase. And then press down to make sure it is attached. Kind of look around, straighten it up. Again, I can take just a really slightly wet brush and go around to smooth any score marks out that I can see, kind of blend that seam a little better. And then you are done for today. Wrap these up in your bag, make sure you can see your name before you turn it.